At L&M Fine Jewelry, we hand select our diamonds to give you the very best prices possible. Monty knows a great deal when he finds one. Find your great deal at L&M Fine Jewelry.
Your diamond destination.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Samuel Akem here, and I'm back with another one. Today, we are breaking down Montana versus Northern Colorado. It was a shutout, the third straight shutout of Northern Colorado by Montana. 3 straight times they played Northern Colorado. Last year, they played them after their bye as well. It was 40-0. This year, they played them. It was 24-0. And then in 2021, we played them, and it was, I believe, 33-0. Somebody can put that score in the comments if I'm not correct on that. But basically, they've gone 99. It's been 99-0 in the last 3 games that they played Northern Colorado. Obviously, Northern Colorado's last game, they got a victory against Weber State. Then they had the bye. And now, obviously, we see the outcome that they just had, not a victory. This team has really been struggling. I think they're decent on the defensive end. I also think Montana's offense didn't play their best game, but that's kind of been Montana's thing after a bye week. They seem to get off to slow starts, little inconsistency with some things, not playing their cleanest game, but they got the victory. They moved to 6-2, 3-1 in conference, still in the running for that conference title. And then Northern Colorado falls to 1-7, 1-3 in conference. So we are going to be breaking down the game, looking at some of the highlights. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Make sure you guys subscribe. Smash that like button, and we will get straight into it. Okay, if we take a look at the Northern Colorado's first drive here. You got Keone, which people said he was a running quarterback. He only had 1 carry, no rushing yards. I guess that was one of the things that he did well, was running the ball. I don't know if either the Grizz made a concerted effort to stop him, but they really didn't make a concerted effort to get him on the ground. So I don't know what sparked that for them not to want to try to run him. But, they didn't, and, he didn't really have any rushing yards. So, but they're going to start it off with a pass right here. He had 153 passing yards. He was under 50% completion percentage. He was 15 for 31. So I think that was about 48%. He threw 3 interceptions. So, yeah, he didn't have his greatest day. Good for the Montana defense, who hasn't been able to create any turnovers so far this year. So good for them to be able to take the ball away from their opponent. On the ground, inside zone play here for about 5 yards. One thing I was looking for this Montana game was for them to play a very clean defensive game. I didn't want to see a lot of rush yards given up, a lot of pass yards given up. I just wanted to see them be very clean. Here you go. You're going to get the pass breakup by one of the defensive linemen down here. You can't really tell who is in there. I think this looks like Hank Noose, getting the pass breakup here. But good play right there. Good play right there for the Grizz. Here you go, 2nd and 10 coming up. We're going to hand it off. And it's brought down well by the Grizz. I do think the Grizz tackled better in this game. That's been something that's been a point of attention this year. Something that, they haven't really done the best at right here. Here you go, Keone. Throwing the ball out here to the quick screen. Feel like they have numbers out here, and it's just a little high. So things like this is what can cause your completion percentage to be very low. This should be a very easy completion right here. Even if you don't get a ton of yardage, this shouldn't be airmailed over the guy's head. So just, some of the things that they struggle with seemingly. Montana's going to start the first drive, 12 minutes into the first quarter. 12 minutes to go into the first quarter, and first run, Nick Osmo is off to the races. Really good blocks here. Look at the split inside zone play. You got your guard getting up to the 2nd level. So you got, so your center actually is getting up to the 2nd level, getting on that backer. That's really good. That's how you want that to look. So you got the double team up to, not even a double team here. You got a single block right here with your guard. Your tackles get up to that 2nd level, that being the safety. And then your center also is getting up to the 2nd level, getting on that backer. And that creates that lane. You got your corner or your receiver blocking the corner on the outside. And it's a big chunk play. Really good block from the receiver to get in the way. And it's a big time chunk play. Usually you look for 2 first downs when you're backed up in the red zone. Instead, they only needed 1 run to get them about 20-25 yards on that first run. Really good job there. Really good run. 1st and 10 coming up. Handing it off once again. Running it inside. Got the fullback attached this time, blocking down, and it's a decent run on first down. Here you go, 2nd and 7 coming up. Gonna run the reverse to Aaron Font. Seems like he runs about one of these a week. He's got a ton of speed, and he's getting a first down, getting about 10 yards on this run. Good run right here, a little more than 10 yards. Maybe 13 or 14. Good job there. 3rd and 7. Nick Osmo's gonna bounce it out. Trying to hit it inside on that inside zone. Ends up bouncing it. And he gets about 5 on 3rd down. So that's gonna bring up a 4th down. And Montana's gonna go for it on 4th down. And they're gonna complete it to Drew Deck. Trying to see what the route concept was here. Where did Drew Deck start out at? Oh, he's up here. So he's running. Okay, so I like how he did this. So this is a mesh concept. Drew Deck is on the OTB, and honestly, if we're talking about who's open, you could have just hit Xavier Harris and he could have ran and got the first down. Who knows how long Xavier? Well, I guess there's a receiver out here running a route. But Xavier Harris is definitely open on this mesh. This is how you want it to work. Junior Bergen forces this defensive back to follow underneath. You got, a backer here really trying to just rob anything that gets thrown. He's just sitting in the middle. He might be spying the quarterback, honestly. He's on a spy, so he's not jumping with anything. He's watching the quarterback. But you got Junior Bergen, who you want to force this DB to get to a trail. So you force him to go underneath on that route. He's now in a trail behind Xavier Harris. But the OTB, I like how Drew Deck did this OTB, because it's OTB. A lot of times with the over the ball route, you're just gonna sit there over the ball. But Drew notices that he's being the DB is attached. They're in man coverage. This is a good man beater. Mesh is a very good man beater, but you notice that he's sitting on your back shoulder. So go ahead and separate away and give your quarterback away somewhere where you can put that ball. Because if you just sit right there, you're covered. Don't run a route to be covered, run a route to be open, and ad-lib at times. And he ad-libbed right there, and it turned out to be a really good play. Good job right there. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to throw it deep on the corner. And I don't know if I would put this on the ball placement or if I would say this is necessarily because they're running it from the running back position, running this corner out from the running back position. He set the angle, and it really seems like a safety or a defensive back came over the top and batted that down. So just an unfortunate turn of events right there. 2nd and 10 coming up for Montana. And they just dropped the ball, man. So although they did drop the ball, this end does get through the line of scrimmage very fast. It doesn't seem like he went through any resistance to get to the running back, and he's there. So not only did they drop the ball, but it also ended up being a huge tackle for loss for them. Bringing up a 3rd and 18. Also, Fife started the game. Kali Iayat came in sometime during the 1st or 2nd quarter and played most of the game from that point. I know Fife did come in sparingly here and there throughout the game, but Ayat played most of the game. But here you go, you got Fife dropping back, scrambling around. He's going to try to hit somebody deep, and the receiver falls down. It wouldn't have been a first down. Even if he wouldn't have fallen down, it wouldn't have been a first down. That's a tight end actually slipping on the route. And that's going to bring up the field goal unit. I think this was like a 55-yard field goal. And it's just a little wide right. It looked like it had the leg, but certainly did not have the accuracy. So remains a 0-0 ball game. Here you go. Getting the ball out to the receiver is Northern Colorado on first down. And he's getting upfield, getting about 6 or 7 yards on first down. Not bad. So number 30, I thought number 30 was a tight end. They don't even have number 30 on here, but that definitely was just number 30 who caught that ball. It says Cash Cheeks is number 18 on here, but that's their tight end. I think he's number 30. I'm almost positive he's number 30. Either way, here you go. They're going to hand it off on the outside. Looks like they're doing a little pin and pull action, pulling both guards, getting outside, and it's played pretty well by Montana. 2nd and 3, they're not going to get much of anything. Bringing up a 3rd and 2. And it's going to do quarterback run on 3rd and 2, and Montana is there. First to the party. Looks like it's this outside man on the line of scrimmage. No. I think this was Ronald Jackson Jr. who got there first. It's kind of hard to see these numbers, but really good play. I think that is Ronald Jackson Jr. who got there first. Really good play for the Montana defense on third down. I don't know what happened for them to get a first down. They must have went for it, but they gave up a first down. They gave up a conversion, and next play, Northern Colorado's just going to give it right back to Montana. So let's go back. Yeah. So definitely the next play, a couple plays later. Well, must have got a penalty. Honestly, don't know what happened. They must have got a penalty, though. That's the only answer. They must have got a penalty. First down for Northern Colorado, and trying to see what covers they're running here. Looks like a cover 3. Looks like a cover 3. Looks like looks like a cover 3 for sure. And it looks like Jace Klusewicz is playing a curl flat right here. More flat than curl, but I mean, he doesn't even have to do much of anything to make this interception. But if you can see, they're trying to shape in. He's in one high. He's going down into a curl flat. He's going into a one high, and then you got, I think Trevor Grady's down here at the bottom playing a third as well. But easy interception for Jace Klusewicz. The quarterback, I think, just did it. I mean, he just grabbed it and just threw it out there. He didn't even, just a tough play from the quarterback. Tough play from the quarterback. Good defensive call from Montana, and they come up with the interception. Something that they have not been able to do at a high level this year, so it's good to see them be able to turn the ball over, turn the other team over. Here you go, hand it off to Eli Gilman, who interestingly didn't start the game. Nick Osmo started the game. I don't know if they're deciding to go with the more veteran running back these days, but Eli Gilman is like the third leading rusher in the Big Sky Conference right now, so interesting from that standpoint. Not that Nick Osmo can't do it, because he certainly can. He's done it enough. He showed that he can do it, but just interesting. I want to know what kind of influenced that. So he's going to get about 1 or 2 yards on first down. Give him 2 yards right there. Bringing up a 2nd and 8. Got Xavier Harris in motion. Get it to him in the flats right now. Good block from Junior Bergen right there. Xavier Harris is going to get upfield and get close to first down yardage. Very, very close. Good block though right here. These guys aren't even running routes down here. These guys simply are blocking. So it's a boot action. So you got Xavier Harris in the flats. You got this over coming over the top. But these are probably your only 2 routes. Everything else is meant to make it look like stretch or zone. Back this way. See if the defense gets influenced by that. A little Akem, and then get it back over to the flats. Really good play right there. Really good play. And Ayat is in the game now. Eli Gilman on 3rd and 1 is going to just barely get the first down. He's going to fall right on that line. Good play from Ayat, or good play from Eli Gilman. Now you got the jet sweep to Aaron Fonts, who's going to take the sweep and get outside. Really good job there. Really good job from Aaron Fonts. Lowering that shoulder, getting about 15 yards. Getting about 15 yards on the first down. Really good job. Good play right there. Great play. 1st and 10 coming up. Here you go. Hand it off to Eli Gilman, who's going to bounce it once again and get good yardage on the outside. Get about 8 yards on first down. Good bounce right here. Nothing was, I mean, there's a guy coming through at the beginning right there, getting through. Tough play right there. So you're in 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, 1 running back, 2 receivers on the field, 12. You're going to bring the tight end across on what seems to be a split zone play. Got a split zone run play. Hand it off to Gilman. He's going to bounce it. Good block on the outside by your left tackle. And he gets about 8 yards on first down. Not bad right there. 1st and 10 coming up. Handing it off again. And Gilman's going to bounce it again and stay on his feet and get another first down to get them down in the red zone. And then on 1st and goal, Eli Gilman is going to finish the runoff in the end zone. Easy enough. Good blocks up front by the offensive line. Great drive from Montana. Great drive. Keeping the ball on the ground. That's what you want. That's what you want right there. If the run's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Eli Gilman, after the end of this game, I think was up to like 13 touchdowns on the season, so he's having a pretty good year. Here you go. 7-0 ball game, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Got a 1st and 10 for Northern Colorado. They're going to hand it off to their running back. Jaquez Robertson, who's going to get about 3 yards. He was the leading rusher with 8 rushes for 28 yards. So they finished the game with 65 rushing yards, so really not great on the ground. Not great. by any stretch. But right here, he's going to get pushed forward for about 8 yards to get the first down, and then a yard extra.
In the Treasure State, University of Montana football is a way of life. Lithia Ford has long been a proud sponsor of Grizz football, and Lithia Ford of Missoula is thrilled to have several of the best Montana football seniors driving the best trucks in Montana. Aspen Sound is the premier car audio and accessory shop in Montana. Aspen Sound makes sure the boys are riding in style with tinted windows and state-of-the-art stereo systems. There's always a party in Montana. Whether you're going to a concert, a wedding, or a football game, the Montana Party Bus will get you there. Skyline Sports and ESPN MT cover the Big Sky with more depth than anyone. Check out SkylineSportsMT.com and tune in to Nuanez Now on 1029 ESPN Missoula every day. My Montana Roots and Wear Your Roots clothing is your go-to spot for the most unique and comfortable lifestyle clothing you'll find anywhere. And get your custom t-shirts to support your favorite player. From 5 local businesses who love Montana, best of luck to the Grizz as they pursue another Big Sky Conference championship.
Here you go. Minute 40 to go in the first quarter. Handing it off to Jaquez Robertson again, and this time he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're trying to run a counter. And, it's just blown all the way up by the Montana defense. Blown all the way up. Got a lot of penetration inside and a lot of white hats around the ball. A lot of them. And it ends up being a tackle for loss. Here you go. Going to hand it off again to, this time, David Afari. And he's going to get a yard on it. Maybe 2 yards on it. They gave him 2 on 3rd and 11. That is not going to be enough to get the first down. They're going to punt it away. Montana's going to start their next drive as the first quarter is winding down. They're going to try to take a deep shot, and it's incomplete. So trying to see if we can see what the route concept is. Looks like Aaron Fonts is running an over. So they got the hide route right here from the tight end. Hide route is meant to eat up any defender who may seep into that over route, and then you try to get the over top of it. Not so sure without having an all 22 of how open Aaron was. But, yeah, right here, it's going to end up being a pass breakup. I think it was covered pretty well. Seems to be a pretty decent ball. Seems like Aaron Fonts maybe had an opportunity to get it up top, but seems like the DB came through and knocked it out. Got his hand in there and knocked it out. Good play. Good play right there. End of the first quarter, start of the second quarter. 15 full minutes for the second quarter, and they're going to hand it off to Nick Osmo to start this quarter on second down. And he's going to get about 8 yards on second down. Or this is first down. He's going to get about 8 yards on first down. Really good run from Nick Osmo, who's lowering the shoulder, running downhill. 3rd and 2 coming up for Montana. And, man, the ball is batted down right here. Seems like it was going to be an easy completion to Aaron Fonts, who you're running this rub route. It's 3rd and 2. It's obviously man. Probably a 1 high safety. They're in empty personnel. So... Are they in it? No, they have a tight end attached, but it's empty still because there's no back in the backfield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and man, there's 5 on the line of scrimmage, and then you got your 1 high safety. So man all the way. Xavier Harris is running vertical to get in the way of the defender covering Aaron. As you can see right here, Aaron Fonts. As you can see, he gets in the way. Not even if you don't make contact with the guy who's covering Aaron, you want to make him go over the top because this is just going to be a quick completion, but good for Northern Colorado. They ended up getting a hand up and batting the ball down. So unfortunate play here for Montana. Would have been an easy first down, but that's going to bring out the punt unit, and they're going to punt it away to Northern Colorado. So timely play from Northern Colorado to get the hand up and bat the ball down. They're able to get off the field. 3rd and 2 coming up. Here you go. You got Jaquez Robertson, who's running. Very shifty in there. 1 missed tackle right here from Hank Noose right here. Gets a hand on the guy. He's not able to bring him down. Almost a face mask, but Ryan T-Row is going to be there for the tackle. Good job right there. 2nd and 3 coming up. And handing it off to Jaquez Robertson, who is getting downhill and just short of the line, or might have given him the first down. Bringing up a 1st and 10. You got your tight end in motion. I think 30 is their tight end. I'm almost positive 30 is their tight end. There's no other 30 on here. There's no other 30 on here. Well, there's 2 Cheeks on here, though. Carver Cheeks and Cash Cheeks. That is a funny last name, man. Here you go. First and 10. They're going to hand it off once again to the running back. This time, Caden Meese. He had 4 carries for 1 yard. This may be that 1 yard that he got during the game on first and 10. Good run. Decent run right there. Second and 9 coming up, Northern Colorado. Quarterback rolling out. The camera does not roll out with him. But I think that pass was incomplete. Here you go. You got a third and 9 coming up. They're trying to throw it back to the other side of the field, and it's a good completion to number 45. So let's see what the route combination was. It's a throwback pass. So you try to act like you're booting out to the right. You have your tight end get lost, and then he rolls up the field. And it's honestly, the ball's decent, but it seems like they just kind of caught these defenders on the other side on this side of the defense for Montana sleeping, and the ball's just able to fall in there. He makes a good catch. I feel like Ronald Jackson Jr. made a good punch on the ball. It's just unfortunate, right? It seems like he was in a flat and nobody came into his flat. It looks like they're running a Tampa 2 right here. You see Jackson Lee, who's that Grizz defender, is usually the deep middle defender when this Grizz defense runs Tampa 2. You see Keon Loud playing a flat. You see Jackson Jr. playing a flat, and then you got your two high safeties. One safety right there, and then one safety on the other side. So definitely a Tampa 2 coverage, and just able to get the ball in there for Northern Colorado. Good play right there. That's a big boy at tight end. Really big boy at tight end. Tama Tuitele. Here we go. Inside zone, split zone right here from Northern Colorado. They're going to hand it off to the running back, Caden Meese. And that's not Caden Meese. That is Caden Meese. And he's going to get about 3 yards on first down. Not a bad run. Second and 7 coming up for Northern Colorado. Dropping back, trying to get the screen out, and they do get the screen out to their running back, David Afari. So look, he's going to get lost, set up for the pass, and then they got guys blocking downfield. Good blocks downfield. Keon Lau gets a little bit too far inside there. He's following his man, not having good eyes, and just gets out leveraged right there. And it's a big time play for Northern Colorado. Big time play. Funny enough, this guy fumbles before he goes out of bounds. Now, I don't think he stepped out because the ball was live. The refs never blew it dead, and the ball came out. Montana could have got it. That could have been they could have had 4 turnovers potentially in this game, but lucky for Northern Colorado, they were able to keep the ball. Tackle for loss for Montana right here. Guys getting in the backfield. You got Hayden Harris getting in there. Not even Hayden Harris. This is Otluski. So you got Otluski getting in the backfield, coming off the edge right here, following that. Looks like they're trying to run a split zone run play, and this right tackle is just not able to secure this block. This is not even right tackle. This tight end. No, this is right tackle for sure. The right tackle right here is just not able to secure this block, and it's a big time play for the Montana defense. Big tackle for loss for Montana defense. Second and 13 coming up for Northern Colorado. They're trying to run this, jet sweep type play, trying to toss it to their, looks like a tight end, but Montana sniffed it out. Really good contain out here from the defense. Otluski taking this first block, and then you got Trevor Gradney getting on the outside playing contain, and the runner has nowhere else to go. He runs right into the arms of Trevor Gradney. Really good job from the Montana defense. Not so sure what that play was. Never so much seen something like that, but that was Carver Cheeks, number 19. That was Carver Cheeks on that. So it looks like you're going to get offsides from the Montana defense. Free play. Northern Colorado's going to try to take a shot, and just out the reach of, I feel like he could have caught this, man. I feel like he definitely could have caught this. Like, you got to catch this. He short-armed it a little bit. Like, there's still some slack to where he can extend his arms, and he just didn't take it as serious as he should have, man. Like, they should have caught this, man. They for sure should have caught that. Tough play from them. It was a free play. It's going to end up being a 3rd and 9 now. Quarterback's dropping back, and it's going to end up being an interception, man. Tough play right here. A little behind the receiver, and this is what it is, man. Tips and overthrows. You got an open receiver across the middle. He might even be able to run and potentially get you close or get that first down. You're for sure going to get some points right here. You're going to end up with 3. But because of this play right here, the ball being a little bit behind, you got a little bit of pressure in your quarterback's face. He's not able to step into the throw, and it's behind, and it's an interception. For Montana's second interception of the game. Tough play right there. Montana's going to start their drive now. Ayat is still in the, Fife is in the game now. And he handed off to Nick Osmo, who's getting down after a gain of about 3 yards. Now you got a 2nd and 7. Dropping back for Fife. Getting it to the outside and not able to get it to his receiver. So they're running the concept where you got your deep corner route from your outside receiver, like a flood route, a niner route from your inside receiver, and then a horizontal stretch flat route from your running back. So like a three-level concept. You're most likely trying to hit the out, which they were intended for Junior Bergen right there. And it's covered pretty well. Fife just puts it on the outside where nobody can get to it. That was on 2nd and 7. Now you got 3rd and 7 coming up. Fife is going to drop back, get it out to his running back, Eli Gilman, who's trying to make something happen, but there's a lot of blue jerseys around. Not blocked up too well, but they played it well. Northern Colorado played it well. Looks like he had Eli Gilman in man. He's going to go out there and cover him and bring him down after maybe a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7. Montana punts it away back to Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado's got the ball now, and they're running inside. Jaquez Robertson is going to get about 5 yards on first down. 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. They're going to get the quick screen out to the receiver. This time he's going to hit him instead of throwing it over his head. He's got a good block out here from this receiver. Maybe you could count that as a block in the back, but it's a good block. Seems like a good block to me. And they get about 4 yards on 2nd down. Bringing up a 3rd and 2. And the quarterback is going to hand it off to the running back, Robertson, who's hit in the backfield by Hayden Harris. Really good play here from Hayden Harris to get in the backfield. Sniffs out the play. He's going to shoot the gap right here. Watch him. He's going to shoot the gap immediately. Sees the window, goes and gets the running back, and it ends up being his first tackle for loss of the game. I think he had 2.5 tackles for loss during this game. That's what the Northern Colorado stat sheet said, and that's what I'm going with. But Hayden Harris has been playing at a very high level. Here you go. Handing it off to Xavier Harris, who's going to get the jet sweep and get forward for about 9 yards. Really good run there. 2nd and 1 coming up. 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Still 7-0 ball game, and it's going to be stopped before, and it's going to be a false start from the Montana offense. Negative plays that will really hurt you and hurt your drive. 2nd and 6 coming up now for Montana. Ayat is in the game, and you get the ball out to Junior Bergen on the quick out, and he's going to get an easy first down on 2nd and 6. Easy pitch and catch right here, and you see the result. 1st and 10 coming up for Montana. 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Drop back pass for Ayat. Throwing it over the top to his receiver, who seemed like he was open. And it's a great completion to Xavier Harris. I mean, amazing completion to Xavier Harris. So he's going to run this slot fade right here. Looks like man coverage, man eyes, man eyes. You got man eyes here. Or no, this might be a spy. He might be spying your quarterback. And then man eyes, and man eyes. So you got 3 down linemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you got a high safety. So 1 high safety up top. But man is the main premise. You see Xavier Harris is going to win immediately right there. He doesn't put a crazy move on, but he does get up on his toes before, a little bit on his toes. He could probably push that leverage a little more, but I like that he got up on him, ran past him, saved a little bit of space for the throw. Ayat put a beautiful ball in there for the throw, and they're able to get the explosive deep pass down the field. Now, this is something that we've seen Fife hit some downfield shots this season. I haven't so much seen Ayat hit too many downfield shots this season, so it was really, really good to see him complete this downfield shot. That's something that I really wanted to see from him that I hadn't so much seen this year. So to see him hit that downfield shot, have it complete, good job right there from Ayat. Here you go. 1st and 10 coming up from Montana after the big shot, and Nick Osmo is going to run it, and they're going to get an inside zone play here, split zone run. You got your new tight end, Ian Finch now, running that split zone, running that band block right here at the tight end position, but getting Nick Osmo down in there, and it's a run of about 5 yards, maybe even 6 on first down. 2nd and 4 coming up. I like this little motion that they do now, bringing them across and immediately snapping it. And then split zone. It's just split inside zone again, but they're tight end now. That guy's upfield fast, and you got to get to him. Good block here from your tight end, Schaefer. And then Osmo's going to hammer it down in there, get close to first down yardage. First and 10 coming up. And once again, they're handing it off. Down on the inside. Looks like they're pulling, so this looks like more of a counter now. Pulling your guard and trying to pull your pulling your guard. He's not able to really get anybody. And then you pull your tight end around. He's getting on a good block, and Osmo's running it down in there. Good run. Really good run. He gets down inside the 5-yard line. Osmo ended the game with 13 carries, 107 yards. No touchdowns, but he had a long of 25. So Osmo had a good game. Good game yesterday. There you go, though. Nick Osmo getting down inside the 5-yard line. Really good run right there. First and 10 coming up, 1:20 to go in the second quarter. And Osmo's going to run it down in there, but Northern Colorado is sniffing that out, and he's only able to get about a yard or two on first down. Second and goal coming up. They're going to roll out, and Ian Finch is going to roll out on this flat route. So faking like he's running across. On like the split zone, inside zone type, and he's running back out. He gets the guys, he gets the leverage. But one thing I do like that he did that Denny Bedard mentioned on the radio on the post-game show, he looks to see if he has room to get into the end zone. He does get into the end zone to ensure that he's going to get a touchdown. This is his first reception of his career, first touchdown of his career, all in one, and it's a good play. Really good job from Ian Finch right there. Good play from Ayat. Great job. I don't know why Ayat waited. Maybe he was looking for maybe a guy back here. Maybe he was looking here. But he sees Finch. They get eyes, and it's a touchdown. Easy touchdown right there. Great job. First touchdown, first catch for Ian Finch. Field goal or PAT is good, making it a 14-0 ball game before half. And now Northern Colorado is going to try to put something together. They get the ball out to their guy, and he's getting pretty good yardage on first down for Northern Colorado. See if they can maybe get some points up on the board before the half. Looks like Montana's playing definitely flat down here. Can't see the coverage over here, but they get it out to their running back, Caden Meese, and he's getting good yardage after making one guy miss right here, making him miss, breaking the tackle, and getting upfield for decent yardage. First and 10 coming up, 23 seconds to go in the second quarter. Northern Colorado's dropping back, and it's dropped. Probably a distraction drill in here. Probably didn't see the ball coming in until it was right in front of him. And it's just drop pass. Tough turnout right there for Meese. Second and 10 coming up, 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Dropping back, and it's incomplete down here. Trying to get it out to the receiver down here at the bottom of your screen. Might even be that tight end. Oh, can't see the number. I think that's number 80. 88, 80. I don't know if 80 had a catch. See, they show the number right there. It's the quarterback. Anyway, 15 seconds ago, 3rd and 15 for Northern Colorado. They're going to run the draw, and their running back, Afari, is getting some yardage, but not nearly enough to get the first down, and Montana's going to kneel it out and take it in. Or no, they're not going to kneel out. They're going to hand it off to their running back before half, and Gilman's able to get maybe 8 before being brought down. And that brings up the second half. 14-0 lead for Montana. Obviously, probably not the type of lead that maybe people will want them to have going into halftime against a very lackluster Northern Colorado squad. But, you know, they are in the lead, and they haven't given up any points. They've been standing up when they had to. They've been playing pretty good defense. So, from that standpoint, it's convincing. Here you go. Hand it off to your running back. What just happened? Went too far back. Hand off to start the drive. Getting it to Nick Osmo, who's getting downhill and getting about 6 yards on first down. 2nd and 4 coming up for Montana. Ayat's going to drop back. He's kind of got a receiver here. Looks like they're trying to run a return route here. So you got the under with Aaron Font. You got the return route down here from Keelan White. Got to suspect that Junior Bergen's probably running a corner maybe here on the inside. But looks like he had White, but by the time White came open, he had pressure in his face. So he's gonna gosh, what am I trying to say? He's gonna spin one time to evade the sack, spin a second time to evade the sack, and then at that point, the guys that got in there on him and then he takes the sack.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any town pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
Right down the road. Pump it up. Oh, yeah.
Which brings up, I think that was a second down. They end up getting into a 4th and 15, and they're going to kick the field goal with Morrison, who gets it right down the middle, making it a 17-0 ball game. So first drive, they're able to get points up on the board. Sack really hurt their drive, but they're still able to get points. 2nd and 7, 12 minutes to go in the third quarter for Northern Colorado. They're going to get the slant to their guy, their tight end, Mr. Cheeks. Cash Cheeks. That is a funny last name. Get it out to him. Good catch. It's about 12 yards. No, it's about 10 yards. Maybe 9 yards. Yeah, that is Cash Cheeks. But the other guy is Carver Cheeks. Well, we have 19, but 18. He must have been 18 last year. Either way, they get it out to Cash Cheeks on 2nd and 7. Brings up another 2nd and 7. They're going to get the in route to the receiver down here. Just a single in route down here. He's going to run a good route. Might even be a curl. But he's just getting in that window. But running about 10 to 12 yards right here. Getting in that window. Getting the ball into his hands on 2nd and 7. It comes up to be a first down. That was completed to Braden Monroe. That might be another tight end. Colorado might be tight end heavy. That's a receiver. Braden Monroe on the catch. He gets the first down. 1st and 10 coming up now. And it's an interception for Jackson Lee. Really good safety play right here. So you're going to get the slot fade to they're going to try to hit the slot fade to their receiver here. See him right here running the slot fade. You see it's covered by Ryder Meyer. He's going to play good coverage. Really good. It's intended for Carver Cheeks. Really good from Ryder Meyer to get his head around. So even if, Ryder Meyer getting his head around, that's a really good job. He knows he's in phase. He feels that the ball is out of the quarterback's hands. He sees the ball thrown, actually, because you see he's looking back at the ball. And then he gets his head around. But Jackson Lee is coming over the top with the interception. 3rd interception of the game for Montana. Really, really good job right there from Jackson Lee. Really good play. Really, really good play. Great job. That gives Montana the ball back. 1st and 10, 10.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. He's going to get it out to the receiver, their leading receiver yesterday, Eli Gilman, and he's going to get upfield for a really good yardage on 1st and 10. 2nd and 11 for Montana. They're going to hand it off on the split zone play to Eli Gilman, and he's getting upfield for about 8 yards. That brings up a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. They're going to hand it once again, but really good pull right here. Pull read from Kali Ayat. So you're reading the end man on the line of scrimmage. That end man bites down. Gotcha. And he's out the gate and getting upfield for good yardage and the first down. Here you go. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10 coming up. They're going to hand it off to Gilman. Really trying to make an emphasis on running the ball. Montana ran the ball 40 times yesterday. They threw it 20 times. So you can really see, they threw it 30 times actually. They threw it 30 times. They had 20 receptions. They threw it 30. They ran it 40. So kind of balanced there, but definitely making a concerted effort to get the ball on the ground. Inside zone here to Eli Gilman. And he gets about 5 on 2nd down. 3rd and 5 coming up for Montana. Dropping back for Ayat. He's swinging it out to Eli Gilman, who's going to make a guy miss and get upfield for really good yardage. Hurdle a guy and fall inside the 30. Really good run right there. Really good run after catch. Eli Gilman's long was 25. That was probably on that reception right there. 1st and 15 coming up. They're going to get it off to Drew Deck, who gets upfield on the quick screen on 1st and 15 and gets about 13 yards. 13 yards on the screen. Really good job. This is blocked up really well. Good block right here from your tight end. Good block from your lineman, your tackle, getting that block, and then your other lineman, your guard, getting upfield, getting a good block for you. Really good job. I guess it'd be nice if you put hands on somebody. He's just running. I like the hustle, but damn. You could have blocked him. That's the guy who ultimately made the tackle. You could have blocked him. Blocked somebody. Good play, though. Good play from Montana. Good job. That's a really good job right there. That's a good job. 2nd down coming up. They're going to get it out to the receiver real quick, and the ball's a little low. He's got to go down to make the catch, but trying to get upfield, trying trying to widen it and get back inside, and he's just unable to make too much out of it. He gets about a yard, but they got him short of the first down. Bringing up a third. Second and 10 coming up. They ended up getting the third and short. Bringing up a 2nd and 10. Now they're going to hand it off to Gilman, who's bursting through the hole, but stopped after a short gain of 3 yards. Here you go. 2nd down coming up. Ayat's going to pull it once again. And he's, lowering his shoulder. I so much appreciate Ayat doing this, but they don't need that from you, Ayat. Not that you can't do that, but you already missed the part of the season with a concussion. Some could say that might have led to you potentially maybe losing your spot. You give the other guy an opportunity. Like, we understand you're tough. We understand you're tough. But you don't necessarily need to do this and lower your shoulder and leave yourself up for injuries, shoulder injuries, concussion injuries, head injuries. Like, you don't need that, man. Just slide down. You got the first down. We know what you can do. We saw you against Western Carolina, 4 rushing touchdowns, trucking guys into the end zone. We all saw it. You don't got to prove nothing to nobody. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. They're going to try to throw an RPO here. And it just looks like there's a lot of trash in here. You got your tight end blocking upfield. I don't think your tight end was running a route, but with that, him blocking upfield, he really gets in the way of the routes. I think it still kind of got in here potentially to your receiver. I think that's Keelan White right here, who it kind of got in there too, but he's not able to come down with it. Tough play right there. There's a lot of trash in there. Next play, they're going to hand it off. Once again, another RPO, and they get it off to Keelan White, who runs a good route. So you see the route on the outside here. Watch how he sets it up. Freeze him. Little rocker step at the top. Freeze him. Little 1-2. Get back inside. And it's an easy touchdown, but they got an illegal man downfield, so this is going to come back. Tough play from Montana. Great celebration too, but they're gonna bring it back. Now you got a 3rd and goal, and you got Eli Gilman out into the flat. So not so sure what Keelan White's running down here. Kind of looks like he's running a slant, maybe a bang route right here. Kind of looks like a slant, but Eli Gilman's gonna have the ball with space towards the pylon. He's gonna get to the pylon for his 2nd touchdown of the game, 1st receiving touchdown of the game. Really good play right there. Really good play. They kick the PAT. The PAT is good, making it a 24-0 ball game. That'll be the last point scored by Montana at the end of the 3rd quarter. Inside run from the Northern Colorado offense, and they get their 1st down on 3rd and 2. 1st and 10 coming up from Northern Colorado. Drop back pass. He's going to throw it out to his receiver. Really good ball here across the middle. You got your tight end across the middle, and they get the ball into his hands. That's Carver Cheeks. But good route, good ball from the quarterback to be able to fit it in there. Really good job. Looks like they're in a quarters coverage. Looks like Montana kind of looks like a 4X coverage. So you got everybody playing quarters, and then you got your corner down here playing an X. So he's like just playing man, but it's still quarters. Good ball right there. This is kind of the routes that people run in quarters, is those in routes at about 10 to 12 yards. Closer to 15, but they get the ball into his hands, and it's a 1st down for Northern Colorado. 1st and 10, 4 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Swing it out to the running back, Afari, who puts a move on Otluski. My goodness. Ooh, my gosh. I mean, it genuinely looks like his ankle got broken. I'm not trying to be that guy. And then when people get broke like this, it always looks like they try to trip the guy. I swear defenders try to do this, and he definitely tried to trip him. Goodness. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. Wow. Oh, brother. Good run by Afari of Northern Colorado. That ends the 3rd quarter. Bringing up the start of the 4th quarter. They're going to get the ball out to their tight end. I think that's either Carver Cheeks or I think that's Carver Cheeks. Might be Cash Cheeks. Seems like Cash Cheeks has caught the ball more than Carver Cheeks, which makes me think that Cash Cheeks is numbered. So how tall is Carver Cheeks? Are they twins? Carver Cheeks is 6'2", 195, but he's number 19. but he only had 2 catches for 16 yards. His long was 99 yards. So I feel like number 19 is cash. I don't know. The ESPN stats are messed up so bad sometimes you can never tell. Either way, that might not have been either one of them. Either way, you're going to get the run to your running back who gets way down in Montana territory. Already in Montana territory, but with that run, missed tackle right here. Tough play right here. I believe that's Vi Cajo on that missed tackle, and that's going to lead them to get really good yardage. Really, really good yardage. 3rd and 3 coming up for Northern Colorado. They got a flag on the play, and oh man, just a drop pass right here on the back shoulder. Looks like he had it. Monroe, Braden Monroe. Seems like they might have had a free play. Montana jumped, so they're going to get the free play right there. And man, once again, on a free play, Northern Colorado's got an opportunity to make a play, and their guy just does not come down. I mean, you got to make that play. The first one on the free play where it was the post into the end zone, like it was right there. I feel like both of them got to be made. This one definitely got to be made. I mean, he's trying to bring it into his body. It's bouncing off of his pads. Shoot your hands and make that catch, man. You got to make that catch. Tough play right there. On 3rd and 3 too. It's going to bring up a first down. Now they've got a 2nd and goal. Now to their running back. Very similar to the play that Montana scored on, except this time they got their tight end attached who's running a corner. But levels concepts, you got the corner and then you got your running back down in the flats. They get it out to the running back and he's tackled inside the 3-yard line. Now you got a 3rd and goal. Dropping back. Trying to get it out trying to get the ball off, and it bounces off one of their linemen's helmets. Got pressure into his face. Montana's bringing the blitz. He gets free, and the quarterback kind of shields away from that, and it almost ended up being an interception. That was a Ryan T-Rail in there on the pressure. 4th and goal coming up for Northern Colorado. They're going to go for it instead of taking the points. And once again, batted down. This time it's actually batted down. It's not hitting off somebody's helmet. Really good play right there from number 90 of Montana. Really good play. With about 12 and a half minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Good job. Here you go. 11 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Going to hand it off to Osmo, who's getting downhill, bouncing it outside, and really good run there. Really good big hit on the sidelines too, though. But good run from Nick Osmo. On 3rd and 1. 3rd and 6 coming up. Drop back pass. I think this is Fife in the game now. Getting the ball off to Aaron Fonts, who's getting upfield for the first down on 3rd and 6. Really good job right there. So running the under. Running the widened in route from Xavier Harris. Widened in route. So you're at a bunch. He's got an in route. He's got the under. And your point man has got the over. So kind of a levels concept, but really the under's kind of to hold the underneath coverage. Man coverage, this probably isn't you probably are really looking for this in like a zone coverage because you're probably trying to hit this in route on the back end because there's all this space. You probably still could hit it, but they're going to get it out to the under. Really good read from Fife. Easy completion. Get the first down. Keep the chains moving. Great job right there. 7 minutes to go. 1st and 10. Rolling out. Getting it off to Aaron Fonts, who's going to get upfield and get down for maybe a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8, 6.5 minutes to go. Handing it off to Stevie Rocker now, who's in the game. And he's lowering the shoulder, lowering the boom! 1st and 10 coming up. 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Still handing off to Stevie Rocker once again. Looks like they're also still trying to run that split zone, inside zone run play. Really good block. Oh my gosh. Look at this tight end right here. I cannot tell who this is at tight end, but move him. Jake Olson. Good block, man. Really good job dominating that end, man. Oh my gosh. Dominating him. This is beautiful football right here. Just watch this singular guy right here. Move him out of the way. He is having his way with that boy. Having his way with him. I'm having my way. Good run from Stevie Rocker. He's going to get downed after a gain of about 7 yards. Really good run right there. 3rd and 3 coming up. 3rd and 3 coming up. Running a counter here. You see the guard and tackle pulling around. You see him kick out block from the tackle. Kick out block from the guard. Tackle's trying to hammer in there, find work. They end up getting on the same guy, but it ends up being close to first down yardage. I think they gave him the first down. Montana has chewed a lot of clock. They had about 11 minutes when they first got the ball. Now there's 2 minutes left. This is a great drive. Getting the ball to Junior Bergen on a slant, running 2 inside slants and an in route from the outside receiver. They get the slant to Junior Bergen, who was a little gimpy when it got up on 3rd and 4, but once again, another first down. Gonna move the chains. 1st and 10 now, and Stevie Rocker is gonna almost get into the end zone. Almost. 35 seconds to go. They're gonna hand it off to Stevie Rocker, who seems to get in the end zone, but I think there was a penalty. On that. For some reason, they called a penalty. I can't remember what the penalty was. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 5-6 yard line, and they're gonna drop back pass. Seems like he had a tight end over there. Oh, I'm pointing. You guys can't see that. Seems like he's got a tight end over here, but he's gonna get pressure in his face. Pressure in his face, and he's not able to get what he wants. Now they get what he wants. Tough play right there. Rolling out again, trying to find it, and he ends up finding this guy who's got a foot in the end zone, but he's not able to, just not in the end zone. So he's going to be down on the 1 yard line. And that is going to end the game. See how patting Ed Lamb on his chest. But Montana's going to move to 3-1 in conference, 6-2 overall. They dropped some ugly games. North Dakota lost yesterday. That was one of Montana's losses. And Weber State obviously has not been playing very well. Weber State is at 3-5, and they're 2-2 overall. So 2 not so great loss. Well, the North Dakota loss isn't a bad loss, but the Weber State loss is a very bad loss for Montana. But they move up. They go 6-2. They still have a chance to win the conference. They play UC Davis. They play Montana State. If Montana wins out, they will get a share of that Big Sky title. So that's all they need to worry about. And it's 1 week at a time. Thank you guys for tapping in. Once again, thank you guys for viewing my channel. Thank you guys for, just thank you guys for supporting. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys leave me a comment down below. I appreciate you guys so much for tapping in. And I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much. I will see you later.